Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. We want to ask each panelist, what do you wish you had said on last week's show but didn't? John Hood, I'll start with you.
Tom, we were talking on the show about lots of people stepping down, retiring to run for office, or just retiring from politics in general in North Carolina. And Connie made the point that the long legislative session played a role. People are just sort of tired. They're not sure they want to do that anymore. I agree with that, but I also think there's some people in the legislature, some who've been there a long time, some who haven't been there very long, who sort of feel like they've accomplished what they went there to do. Republicans, when they were elected in 2010, had a fairly long list. I mean, they've been out of power so long, that's how you get a long list of things you want to do and can't do. Well, they've worked their way down that list pretty far. Some of these members, I mean, they still have things they'd like to talk about or like to legislate, but they don't have the same fire in the belly to do all the things they wanted to do because those bills have passed.
Sort of been there, done that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Connie, what do you wish you'd have said on last week's show?
I guess to play off what John just said, from having served 14 years, it is a great sacrifice for a family for a legislator to serve because they only make $14,000 a year doing this job. They usually miss vacations with their family at the beach. I can tell you my husband was mad at me every year when our family went to Emerald Isle and I wasn't showing up till Thursday afternoon. The year that we were in session till December, my husband didn't do the dishes for 6 months after I got back. So these General Assembly members pay a high price. And not only that, they make $14,000 a year, and then they're on the front page of the paper if they do something wrong. So it's a cost benefit that they're going through, and it's something that I would say if our viewers know of a General Assembly member that they think's doing a great job, send them an email or give them a phone call and tell them thanks.
Brad, what do you wish you'd have said on last week's show?
I play off of what John and Connie said. We were talking about Janet Kyle not seeking re-election, and I think one of the things that she reiterated to me last Wednesday was, we're witnessing a really strange era in our political dynamics and in our political system right now, where institutions are marginalized, our parties are marginalized. You're seeing good people who've worked long careers saying, I've had enough of this. To go into work every single day and get beat up by the press, to get beat up by constituents, they're just saying,
And then we wonder why we don't have good people wanting to run. Chris, what do you wish you'd have said?
I agree with all that, but I was interested. We didn't get to talk about a race I think is fascinating, even though it's just a little bit lower on the ballot, which is a race for lieutenant governor. The closest council of state race last time was Lieutenant Governor Dan Forrest, who narrowly won. We didn't know if there was going to be a runoff and how it was going to work with Linda Coleman. Linda Coleman's running again as a Democratic. So is Robert Wilson. So is Holly Jones from Asheville. I think that will be, again, a close race, and it's one of the more interesting ones that nobody pays enough attention to.
All right. Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.